Hey everyone, in this video I will discuss what makes a landing page conversion rate optimized, and I have a quick mock-up I've done here. I'll go through this and I'll give you an example through this page and how you can create a page like this in Go High Level in WordPress. It's not actually a Go High Level video, it's more of a generic approach, but it's more about the strategy of creating landing pages in any platform so the conversion rate is maximized on your landing page. So if you're sending ad traffic, the conversion rate needs to be around 20 to 25. If you're sending Google ads traffic, if it's Facebook, it could be slightly less, like 5 to 10% is really good. So if you're already achieving that, congratulations, but we are not so lucky. We have to work so hard on our landing page to make it conversion rate optimized and to maximize conversion rate. So let's go through the mock-up here. We have a header here, and the header has a logo, a trust badge, and a call to action. It could be a call button, which which could just lead them to making a phone call. And then there are some phrase bullet points, like you can use friendly stuff, competitive pricing, X amount of reviews, secure checkout. So whatever you want to use that makes sense with the business that you're creating the landing page for, just create some bullet points here. That's the header. And then we have the hero section with the value proposition headline. We have we have the number of reviews and what's the rating on Google. And then we have a paragraph that's really short, or you can replace that with 3 bullet points that describes the offer, and it's followed by a testimonial. On the right side, we only have the form. So there's a 5-second rule where it says people will come to your page and within 5 seconds, they need to know what it is about and what you want them to do. So this left bit, it actually quite describes what it is about, right? It has the logo, it has the call to action, it has the value proposition. The bullet points will obviously describe the services or the products being promoted through the landing page, and the trust badge, the social proofs, basically the testimonials and ratings and all that stuff, they increase trust. So these will motivate the person or the traffic to leave their details, which is the call to action. So that's the 5-second rule that is implemented in this landing page mockup. And then we have the as recommended by sections. So try to use some trust badges again, home advisor, Google, Facebook reviews, anything that makes sense, anything that's not false. Try to add some logos in this second section. The third section will be our process. So they need to know that what's the actual process of me getting a service or a product from this business. Like suppose I come to this page and I need to know that what's the next thing I need to do. So step 1 will be request a free quote. Step 2 is we will give you a quote, or you need to choose your package you want to go with. Step 3 is enjoy the results. So that's basically the process of getting a service or a product, and then it will end with a call to action. And the button, which is the call to action, like request a free quote, it should take you to the form. So click on this and then it will take you back to the form and where they can leave their details, right? So I do not recommend sending people to other pages, because that includes a load time where you can lose that person. Like that person may go away, like if you are having that person click so many times. And always try to add ratings or testimonials or something that motivates the person to click on the button. That should be your sole goal throughout the page, right? And then we have this section, which is the pain point addressing section. So we have the hero, we have the as recommended by logos section, just also seen on something. And then we have the transformation, and then we have the pain point sections where we are addressing the pain points that will be solved by the service or the product you're promoting. And then you have a nice image here, and then it will be followed by the service or your offer. This is how we can help. And always try to not talk about the service, but try to talk about the benefits that they're going to get from the service or the product. So this is benefits before features. This will be that section, benefit before feature section. And another recommendation is do not use paragraphs. I know I'm giving out a lot of information, but it's really useful and we've been doing it for years. We know what we're talking about, right? This section will have the benefits before features, that's all right, but try to do bullet points more than paragraphs, because people do not like to read paragraphs. I know it's all good for SEO and Google Ads because it creates kind of relevance to the algorithms, but in this case, you need to think about the user experience. They need to read through whatever you're writing on the page, right? That's why it's highly recommended to have bullet points. And then it has the social proof section, so just add some testimonials and always try to add call to actions. Also try to add call to actions on these pain points and the benefit before feature sections. And then we have the social proof, and then we have an FAQ section that addresses unanswered questions. Like you need to talk to your existing customers or clients and ask them what the question you had, or what kind of questions did you have before taking our service or our product. And those questions need to be addressed and answered in the FAQ section. Finally, we have the final call to action where they, where you have a really emotive value propped headline followed by some text, and then we have the final call to action and then the footer. So this page follows the model AIDA. So AIDA means attention, interest, desire, and action. So this is the attention section. They land on the page, they land here, and their attention is grabbed by the left bit on this hero section. Then we have the interest section, which is the transformation and then pain point that creates an interest to take the next step, to be interested more about the service or product. And then we have the desire, where we use social proofs to create kind of an urgency in people's minds. And we have the FAQ section, which is also a part of desire. And then final action will be the call to action. So sometimes instead of having the form here, you can have it down at the footer, but always make sure that whatever button they click on, they need to go to that form. That's basically what needs to happen on your landing page. So once that's done, you create a landing page like that on HighLevel, on Wix, on WordPress, anywhere, Webflow, there's Instapages, many more landing pages and website builders out there. Once you build a page and that which follows these methods, these principles, and which is really mobile responsive, which is really fast, which has a very fast loading speed, you have a very conversion rate optimized landing page. And now you're finally good to go with promoting this on Google or Facebook or any kind of ad platform. So hopefully this video was useful. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I will see you in the next one.